Will this be the first of many revelations that we're going to see from this book, Spare?
Well, Beverly, this is the first one. It's all a little bit East Enders, isn't it? It's hardly Kensington Palace. I mean, here we have fraternal fisticuffs at Nottingham Cottage. There seems to have been no knockout, but I think we can say Prince William seems to have won on points. It's really not the sort of behaviour you expect from brothers, or you would hope not to see, and certainly brothers of the royal blood. But there they are, according to Harry, and it's his account, having this little scrap. And of course, what's the cause of it? It's Meghan Markle. Apparently, Prince William says, I think she was difficult, rude, abrasive. Now, you and I know enough of families to know that it's not the first time in history that the introduction of a new woman into a family has caused consternation.
Or man.
Or men. I was about to get to that. A new member or conflict.
Yeah.
But, you know, what I come back to, Beverly, is the thought, and I can't really escape it, dear, much-missed Princess Diana, she would be devastated. She'd be so sad to see
wouldn't
this.
she?
She always believed that her two sons would be there for each other, would be the best of friends, would love each other, truly love each other, and cover each other's backs. And to see this going on, and also noised abroad in a book, which is not going to make it easy to bring about a reconciliation, if one now is ever going to be achieved.
Michael, what do the palace do now? Because whilst Meghan and Harry continue to mudsling at the family in such a spectacular way, there has to be a point, doesn't there, when they say something? I mean, we've had this statement just now to say that you know, that the palace will not be making any comment. When do they?
Well, you would think they might, wouldn't you, Beverly? And I think you put your finger on it. They would prefer not to do so, as one person expressed it, who will give Meghan and Harry enough rope to hang themselves. I'm not sure that would work. I understand from opinion polls that the majority of people in this country, when asked, would like them to have their royal titles of Royal Duke and Duchess of Sussex removed, but that would take an act of Parliament. What is possible, depending on what else is in the book and how many skeletons it rattles in the royal closet, it is possible that the king, by letters patent, could remove the title HRH, Her Royal and His Royal Highness. Now, that might not be much to you and me and the people in Acacia Avenue, but in royal circles, that's big medicine, this title HRH. Yeah. And that was done, of course, on the minute that Princess Diana was divorced from the now king, Prince of Wales, as he was at the time. And, of course, it riled to his dying day in 1972, the death of the Duke of Windsor, who had been Edward VIII. He riled at the fact that his wife, Wallis Simpson, was never accorded the title HRH. So that would be a sign of great disapproval. But listen, I think what we must not overlook, Beverly, is that this is all part of a huge advertising campaign. Two enormous interviews on CBS in America and ITV here on Sunday night, when you couldn't buy an hour and a half on ITV as a commercial break. Well, it would cost you millions, and yet they're getting publicity on both sides because the publisher, Random House, Penguin Random House, have given them an enormous advance to Prince Harry, $31 million, and they need to get their money back and they need to turn a profit because, let's be frank about it, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have no way back into the royal fold. They are now commercially committed.
They are, and it will be the greatest act of reinvention to see what they come up with next to keep this golden goose laying the eggs.